Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you around. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. When we go out to clubs or bars, the bartender knows who we are. They already know. All I want is that chat. My VIP booth is where it's at. I draw a crowd everywhere I be. All they wanna see is RockstarBri. My personality, it will attract. One night with me and you ain't going back. Personality on fleek, make them wanna speak, make them bow down to my feet. Yeah, that's how they greet. If you see me in the street, while you with your woman, you better speak, or I'ma put you on Front Street. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you around. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you around. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. When we go out to clubs or bars, the bartender knows who we are. They already know. All I want is that chat. My VIP booth is where it's at. I draw a crowd everywhere I be. All they wanna see is RockstarBri. My personality, it will attract. One night with me and you ain't going back. Personality on fleek, make them wanna speak, make them bow down to my feet. Yeah, that's how they greet. If you see me in the street, while you with your woman, you better speak, or I'ma put you on Front Street. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't rockstar lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you around. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the rockstar lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the rockstar lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you around. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. When we go out to clubs or bars, the bartender knows who we are. They already know. All I want is that chat. My VIP booth is where it's at. I draw a crowd everywhere I be. All they wanna see is RockstarBri. My personality, it will attract. One night with me and you ain't going back. Personality on fleek, make them wanna speak, make them bow down to my feet. Yeah, that's how they greet. If you see me in the street, while you with your woman, you better speak, or I'ma put you on Front Street. Welcome to the rockstar lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the rockstar lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you around. Ooh, yeah. Welcome to the rockstar lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the rockstar lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri. I'll show you around. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. When we go out to clubs or bars, the bartender knows who we are. They already know. All I want is that chat. My VIP booth is where it's at. I draw a crowd everywhere I be. All they wanna see is RockstarBri. My personality, it will attract. One night with me and you ain't going back. Personality on fleek, make them wanna speak, make them bow down to my feet. Yeah, that's how they greet. If you see me in the street, while you with your woman, you better speak, or I'ma put you on Front Street. Welcome to the rock you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri, I'll show you around. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri, I'll show you round. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. Welcome to the Rockstar Lifestyle. I'm RockstarBri, I'll show you around. We drink whiskey and we take shots. If you can't hang, we'll kick you out. When we go out to clubs or bars, the bartender knows who we are. They already know. All I want is that chat. My VIP booth is where it's at. I draw a crowd everywhere I be. All they wanna see is RockstarBri, my personality.
I feel like y'all been sitting here watching that damn screen long enough. Hi, my fellow Fluky Dukers. I know it's late, but that's why I put it in the title. Duh. Anyway, how was everyone's Tuesday? Mine was good. It was actually great. Um, I spent most of my day. Um, I spent most of my day pretty much just. Oh, she was sorry. It keeps dancing on my chest. Anyway, I spent most of my day. I'm very proud of myself because I accomplished a lot today. Honestly, I was able to make a lot of important phone calls that I've been needing to make for the longest. And some of them in my mind, I was so set on making sure that I still made those important calls and couldn't find out earlier today, it wasn't even needed. Now, my one thing, oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna lie. Today was a it was an obstacle. And the entire obstacle started when I tried to find the phone number to call Xfinity just to ask them, the normal thing, the normal shit. I have questions about my bill. So the phone number that I did find on Google was, of course, not a legitimate number, first of all. Second of all, that led to me having to go onto the website. Keep dancing on the chest. That led to me having to go onto the website and using the Xfinity chat assistant. Okay. So I'm telling the chat assistant that I have a question. Please, Okay. So I'm telling the chat, I have a question about my bill because ever since I want to say maybe like back in maybe like early June, I um I called Xfinity then because of the fact that you know how Xfinity does. You know, whenever you're a long time customer with them, they always tend to find a certain so-called promotion for you, to use that not only increases your data speeds, it also mostly requires for you to upgrade your router. Okay. So I called, well, I was on the chat or whatnot. And basically, I kept having to reiterate the fact that, look, I really just want to find out if there's a promotion that you all have that I qualify for that will give me the same data speed that I already have and will also continue to include the streaming box device that I use that came with my package when I first started my services with them. And also comes with the Peacock subscription. Yes, you heard me right. I said Peacock. Don't knock Peacock because Peacock really be having some good stuff on there. It's just like if you go on Prime, on Amazon Prime, you find some good stuff on there now. But for whatever reason, the first agent I talked to just was so adamant on trying to convince me to add a mobile line to my internet services for a promotional discounted price. And I'm just like, no. Look, long story short, at the end of the day, main thing is I do not need an extra line of service. I don't need a cell phone line. Then on top of that, towards the end of the conversation, I remembered I already went through the same process with y'all one time before 2 years ago. Because at that moment, during that day, as a matter of fact, I want to say, I think I was off that day. Yeah, I think I was off that day at my old job. And they offered me the same kind of deal. And at that moment, I was feeling good. I was in a good mood. It was a good day. I was like, you know what? Why not? What the hell? I should have known better because, some years ago, I want to say back in like 2017, 18, 19, maybe 20. Anywho, years ago, I actually attempted to sign up for a credit card through Kroger. And with me doing that, I still got denied. So if I got denied being able to have a credit card through Kroger's, like the old people say Kroger's, why is it that every single store name, when old people talk about it, the way how they pronounce it, why is it that they always have to add the S on the end? Kroger's, Walmart's, what's another one? Um, anyway, y'all get what I'm saying, right? So I remember, I'm like, we already went through this same stupid ass process, and I felt bad for the representative that I was talking to on the phone at that time because, like I said, I was already feeling good. I was already in a good mood. It was my off day. And that was another day where I just decided to take the time out to go ahead and, start making phone calls to handle business. Xfinity was one of them, as usual. And I called him again for the same reason, trying to find out if there's any kind of promotion that I qualify for me to be able to get a cheaper bill. And just so happened, same like how I was then. The representative was so adamant on trying to convince me to add a line of service. So then finally I gave in. I was like, okay, you know what the hell? I'm not doing anything else. I have nothing but time on my hands. I'm off today. So they went as far as running my credit and looking to see if I qualified to be able to, open a new line and include it in my service with my services, my internet services. First of all, my thing is this. God, this is really okay. First of all, my thing is this, right? So I'm a creature of habit. And so, like, if you're not trying to offer me something or uh, a better version of whatever item I already own, such as my cell phone, and you're trying to convince me to buy a new phone or at least try to start a new line of service, with y'all. My only thing is that I was so adamant on making sure that you all carry my cell phone, the type of cell phone that I have, even though it's old. Yes, granted, yes, I can admit that it's old, but at the same time, I don't give a damn because it still works just fine for me. Yeah, sometimes, granted, it does move slow, but and that's how everybody phone work, right? Anyway, so we took the time out for them to run my credit and everything, just for them to come back and tell me, well, you probably gonna need a cosigner. I need a cosigner for me to be able to add a cell phone line of service to my internet bill. I've never heard of no shit like that. Now, granted, yes, because majority of my life growing up, I'm not even gonna lie. I want to say maybe back when I was like 13, 14, when the first Nokia phone, the first straight Nokia phone came out. I went online one night and I decided to go on there and purchase the phone and start a new line of service with my grandma information. I know that's bad. I know that's bad. I know that's bad. I know that's bad. Grandma, please forgive me. God, please forgive me. But I did. And so at that moment, I ended up, ordering a prepaid type phone. And basically from then on, I've always made sure that I had a phone and I always made sure I had it on. So with the type of phone I have now, my main thing is the fact that I have so many audio messages from between me and my mom that I want to hold on to. So if you're telling me that you don't have the same kind of device that I already own, but you can find me something similar to it, yeah, yes, that is a good deal, I guess. But at the same time, at the end of the day, my thing is it's not the same exact phone that I already have. I would have even accepted if you offered to give me the same type of device that I have now, but a more upgraded version. So, like right now, I have a Stylo 5. It's either a Stylo 5 or a Stylo 5 Plus. Either way, it comes with the stylus pen. And I love phones that come like that. Because anytime I pull that stylus pen out, baby, I'm going to tell you what that means. When you see me pull that stylus pen out, that means I don't have time to talk. My schedule is full. I'm busy. My schedule is full. Okay. Meaning, long story short, please don't bother me. Right. So when I asked the representative on whether or not they would have the same device, they went in the system, realized, oh, your device is all of a sudden is too old. We don't carry that type of device anymore. Okay, yeah, granted, I had no choice but to accept that. Because by that time, I'll say I probably had my phone for like 4 years by that time. So I can understand that. But as far as when it comes to the entire router box itself, and you're telling me that you're offering me more megabits per second for a lesser price, but at the same time, I still have to go and get they still have to send me out a new router no matter what my decision was. I'm just like, really? When I tell y'all, I told them people over and over and over and over again. In between me telling them I'm still debating, I'm also telling them, look, I simply came on here just to ask if there were any promotions available to discount my bill. Y'all, the first person I talked to, he was okay, but next thing I know, by the time I got done with the entire conversation, I look at the top of the chat, it's a whole completely different agent. They let me know that whatever the hell I was saying, it literally got on their nerves so damn much to the point where they ended up transferring me over to another agent without me even knowing it, which is even more crazy. But it's cool. It's cool. It's just the fact that for y'all to tell me, okay, no matter what, I still have to go and take this router, my old router, back to the Xfinity store. Who the hell said I want to do that? First of all, who the hell said I want to do that? I damn sure ain't said that shit. They must be talking to you because they ain't talking to me. They talking to you. They ain't talking to me. They got to be talking to you. You get what I'm saying? Type shit. So we ended up going through the whole motion of trying to run my credit and everything just for us to find out I don't qualify. Not even for a piece of damn phone. Not only did I and my credit background not qualify, also with, I think I was eating chicken salad at that time. I want to say the chicken salad didn't taste all that good. Same time right there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I really felt bad after the fact because of the fact that I had this representative on the phone with me all this time just for me to find out I don't qualify. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily qualify, but like just to find out that I don't qualify to get another line or not even another, a line added to my internet services. I've never been the type to really care to add that type of service on to my internet bill in the first place. And then along with y'all making it y'all business to keep badgering me, and keep on pressuring me to try and go ahead and add a line. No, majority of my careers that I've had in my life consisted of me being not just a cashier, but it also consisted me of being the type where I just say, okay, so how am I gonna put this? I'm also the type where I feel like at the end of the day, if like my grandma always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. At the end of the day, so like don't sit up here and try to give me something that I don't really need. Just handle my issue and let me go on about my business. So finally, when we finally got down to that part of the conversation, that's when, they started telling me more and more different type of promotions and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm basically telling them, look, I don't care what kind of promotions y'all got. I don't care what kind of speeds it is. All I know is that I want to keep the same speed that I already have because I've never had an issue. Okay. And this person is steady telling me, look, well, Brianna, being the fact that those routers are expired, if that's the case, how am I still able to use it? First of all. Second of all, I get it. I understand. You really don't care for nobody being in that area. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll try it out. But I ended up learning that at the end of the day, everything pretty much runs off of your own character. And if your character is shit, I'm pretty sure you can imagine what the end result is going to be likely. Right? So I just I found myself constantly apologizing to the representative for wasting their time to run my credit with me knowing already. And I told him, I said, look, you run my credit, it's literally gonna be for no reason. You bound to get pissed off because of the fact that you know what I'm saying? So I didn't need no phone line. I didn't need that. All I needed was a discount on my bill. That's it. They gave me the discount for unlimited data. Boom. I went about my business. But earlier today, they gave me holy hell. Okay. It was so crazy. And I'm just like, mind you, I'm talking to them in the chat only. I'm just like, no, I don't want this plan. I don't want that one. I don't want that one either. 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 You know? And then I'm just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get myself together and try to come on here and stream for a few minutes. Now, the type of game that I have, set for us to play, I looked it up, the gameplay, how long the gameplay is, and it says 4 hours. Y'all already know if y'all on the east side, y'all already know what time it is. And I gotta go to work in the morning. I'm not finna do it. 4 hours can see me on an off day. Okay. Anywho, so pretty much everybody's answer says that it's about 4 hours long. I'm not trying to be here that long. I'm not trying to do it. So like I went ahead and downloaded the game and everything. It's also by Chilla's Art. It's called Blame Him, but it's a demo. Now I've had, I want to say maybe like one or two people tell me that they did play this game and that it's a really good game. But y'all already know how Chilla's Art do. It always come with always come with the hard hitting jump scares to the point where, you bound to have to, go and pee before you come back and continue. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really interested in trying this game out and seeing what it's about. Even though we're probably not gonna finish it tonight, but I still want to see what it's about, if that makes sense. Cause I love Chilla's art. All his games that I've seen people play, I love each and every one of them. Okay. And I also played there was that Sunday. Sunday. I also played another Chilla's art game Sunday. It's supposed to be a horror fishing game, which I've never heard of no shit like that ever in my life. That's never mind. So what I was gonna say was the fact that I've noticed that all of Chilla's arts games are so in depth, and they all come with a story behind it. To where it's not just a game that you're just playing just to play it. You know what I'm saying? Just for the hell of it. It actually has lore to it as well. Okay. And so we're gonna try and attempt to play this demo. And like I said before, we most definitely are not gonna finish it tonight because based on all the results I got from looking it up, this is what it says. Okay. The Blame Him demo, which is a full game from Chilla's Art, is around 4 hours long. This is a separate demo for a game called As Libra. Anyway, long story short, you know what I'm saying. Based off of my research, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take my chances with this game and see what it's talking about. I know it's a horror game, and I really, literally was not planning on trying to play any kind of horror game tonight, let alone even stream. I'm just like, you know what? Why not? Why not? I was supposed to come on here and stream earlier today, but you know how it go. You lose track of time doing shit, and that's pretty much what happened with me. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I'm gonna try and at least, stick my foot in the water, see how cold or how hot it is before I try to go any further into the game. Especially with it being a demo, and the only reviews and results online that I can find was basically saying that this game lasts 4 hours long, even though it's a demo. We most definitely are not going to be able to make it. Because at the end of the day, no. Mm-mm. Especially with certain games, no. Like with the Five Nights at Freddy's. I respect the fact that they keep coming out, you know, every 6 months or so with a different version, a different plot, a different objective for you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But we're gonna see how it works. Let's see how the game is. I'm most definitely interested. Can y'all hear it? Let me make sure y'all can hear it. All right, so just to let y'all know ahead of time, go ahead and acknowledge the elephant in the room, which is the fact that yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna do my absolute best not to yawn on stream, okay? But at the same time, like that music sounds very eerie. Hi, Dave. How are you? Happy Try Shit Tuesday, even though it's Wednesday. I got me some wine. Got me a little bit of wham. So, like I was saying, we're gonna play, and I already know I get it. I need to go to bed, but I'll get there. You want it down? No, I just started. I just started the stream. I know it probably look like I am, because I most definitely took me a half a Benadryl about 20 minutes before I started streaming. So at this point, it's most definitely it's giving me the lay down, Bree. All you can hear me saying is these can't hold me back. I'm just playing. But yeah, that's exactly how it feels. But we're gonna try this game. Yeah, you gonna be out? I gotta work in the morning. Can't be out for too long. Look at my eyelids. My bottom eyelids are on my kneecaps. Leave the stream up and just pass out. You know what? I have been so tempted to do that. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I've thought about doing that though. Cause like my main issue would be the fact that because I use my laptop to stream on 3 different platforms, meaning I would feel like I need these 3 screens as well. So all I know was mm. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm thinking about it, Dave. I'm really thinking about it. The only thing is that like if I try to being the fact that I can stream on 3 platforms on my laptop, I'm not quite sure on whether I would be able to do that if I record myself on my phone like I usually do. So kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Press any key. Cross. Oh shit. What happened? What the hell? The mic hit me in the damn mouth and the damn game turned off. His game doesn't even come with a graphics or volume setting or any of that shit. Like a lot of people that stream does. I streamed for 7 hours yesterday for real. Oh wow, congratulations. Honestly, I wish I had tuned in. I was too busy tuned in to RockstarBri radio. So I couldn't make it. So not like that, but I'm just saying, you know. So gonna try it again. I don't know the objective to this game or anything. It just looked really cool to me. Blinding him. So I want to show y'all my nails before we get to the game. And these are my nails as well. The only thing artificial on them is the acrylic on them. Thank you. And you know what? A lot of my friends tell me that all the time. That when I start looking tired, that's when I really start looking. I'm just like, that sound crazy, but ain't nothing I can do about it.